Okay, I'm back. This is Kerala at CoralaFicklin.com. Welcome Network, WYLCOME Network.com, iStudyGuides.com, or explain, however you want to pronounce it, because it's a play on words. ASKPLAIN. So we're back. This is the second part of looking at the verb to catch and some expressions with the verb to catch. And there was one expression that I gave you in the first tape, but I wasn't able to give you the different meanings and synonyms. So I'm going to do that now. And that would be, oh yes, last night I caught my death of cold, right? So the expression is to catch one's death of cold. It's used. I mean, it's not the most common expression, but it's used. It means to get or to have a very bad cold or flu. Let's say you went out and you didn't wear your coat, and as a result, you feel that you've got a cold. Some people say you don't get colds from that, but whatever. You got a cold. So I caught my death of cold. That means you got a very, very bad cold. Now you're in bed and you can't get out for a couple days. Okay. Now, to catch one's eye. The minute that she walked into the room, or the minute that he walked into the room, he caught all the women's eye. Let me say for the women. The minute that she walked into the room, she caught all the men's eye, or she caught his eye. All right? See, I already gave you to catch red-handed. All right, let me just give it to you again. I caught him red-handed, so he has no excuse. I caught him red-handed, so he has no excuse. See, to catch some Z's, this is most definitely slang. To catch some Z's. I'm going to catch some Z's before going to the party. Once again, I'm looking over here. I'm looking at the book itself. It's online, and so everything I'm talking about is in the book itself. And it's, once again, understanding and speaking English metaphorically, or metaphoric English. Same difference. It's about the same difference. Okay, one is an adjective, one is an adjective, one is an adverb. Okay, to catch the flu. I caught the flu, therefore I won't be able to go to work. I caught the flu, therefore I won't be able to go to work. What can I say? They caught me with my hand in the cookie jar. What can I say? They caught my hand in the cookie jar. It was good to catch him with his pants down. Now, it's not vulgar, okay? It was good to catch him with his pants down. He can't deny anything anymore. So it was good to catch him with his pants down. He can't deny anything anymore. The expression is, and it's used quite a bit, to catch one with one's pants down. Okay, so let's go back, and let's look at the expressions. See? To catch one's eye. The minute that she walked into the room, she caught all the men's eye, or you can say the minute he walked into the room. To attract attention, to be noticed. So if I catch your eye, that means you notice me. Okay? And a lot of times it's because the person is attractive. Okay? Let's see. To catch red-handed. I caught him red-handed, so he has no excuse. To catch someone while committing a crime. To catch someone in the act of doing something wrong. It's usually doing something wrong. You know, it's not that you surprise someone and the person is doing something fantastic. All right? Or the person isn't doing anything because there's nothing to catch. If you walk in and the person is just doing what he's supposed to be doing, there's nothing to catch. Okay. To catch... Oh, I didn't give you this one, but let me give it to you. In Hollywood, I sometimes catch sight of famous people. In Hollywood, I sometimes catch sight of famous people. Well, I didn't live in Hollywood. I lived in Santa Barbara for many years. And you would see people who later you would see, or people you've seen in television and in the movies. And when people say that the screen does change you, a lot of times you don't even recognize the person. And I'm pretty sure that person is glad. So I have caught sight of, so-called movie stars or actors or actresses. I don't like if they want to be called stars. Their profession is acting, so actors or actresses. So to catch sight of someone means to get a glimpse of, to get a quick look at, a quick sight of. So if I catch a sight of one of my favorite people, he's not famous. I mean, he's not a movie star or anything like that. Malcolm Gladwell, for example, or Elizabeth Gilbert. She's a writer. They're both writers. You say, oh, I caught sight of him, someone that you weren't expecting, and someone maybe who has fame. These two people, of course, have a lot of fame. To catch some Z's, like I said, this is slang. To get some sleep, to take a nap, to get some, to take a nap or to take a siesta. All right. Sorry for the stuttering there. To catch the flu. To get or to have the flu. If I catch the flu, that means I have the flu. To catch one with one's hand in the cookie jar. To catch someone while committing a crime. To catch someone in the act of doing something wrong. All right. Same thing when I say to catch someone with one's pants down. When you catch someone with their pants down, that means you catch them in the act of doing something. To catch in the act, to catch red-handed. All right. So those are some of the most popular expressions with the verb to catch. In the next video, what I'm going to look at, I think, I'm either going to look at animal expressions or color expressions. We do both. But I'm trying to figure out what would be much more interesting. Because if you do color expressions, but they're both interesting, I bet you can't guess which animal. I don't know if it has the most expressions, because I didn't actually sit down and count. Because I did quite a number of animals. But an expression, an animal that has a lot of expressions. If you said the dog, you'd be right. Because the dog has a lot of expressions. And a lot of it's slang, but a lot of it is standard expressions that are used. For example, if I say you work like a dog, that means you work hard. Although in the United States, dogs don't work hard anymore. Dogs live, many dogs, I'm not going to say most, but many dogs. And how about color? What color do you think has a lot of expressions? I'm not going to say the most because I don't know. What colors would you say? Red, quite a number of expressions. Blue, okay. White, also, but not as many as I would say blue or red. All right, or green. Green is a lot of expressions now, because when you say you're green, that no longer means only that you're naive or young. It also could mean you're ecologically aware. Okay, so when I come back, I'll decide which one, if I want to do color or if I want to do, let me see, I don't have that much time left. If I want to do color or if I want to do animals. Oh, another animal that has a lot of expressions, a lot, is the horse. Well, obviously, because at one time the horse was an extremely important animal. The dog still is, the horse not so much. Okay, so this is Carolyn Ficklin at CarolynFicklin.com and WelcomeNetwork.com.